All right, so here we are back to Coffee Cafe. We left off finishing the 29th daily sales. So here we are, new page and new day. So the first thing that we have here is another purchase order. So what are we going to do with this? POs.
Go ahead and take this one.
It is the 30th. Who are we purchasing from? Atlas Coffee. Right? We're picking up business, so we're purchasing more coffee now at one time. Okay. Good. Okay. So then we have a delivery. Okay, so we deliver to Super A Market. Okay. Anybody want to do this one?
I'll do it.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. Do you want to start with sales regular coffee?
Sure.
Okay. So the amount on that is $213.85. Our supreme coffee is $199.50. Our coffee mugs is $89.82. And delivery income is $30. And those should total $533.17.
$533.17. Perfect.
And then we can update our description to Super A store. Invoice number 110 and 1% net 20.
Okay.
And then next we can go, let's post in our general ledger.
Okay. General ledger.
Start with accounts receivable. Whoopsie. Our date is 6/30. Super A store invoice 110, or just invoice 110. General Journal 21. And our debit amount is 533.17, which should bring our total in accounts receivable to 1531.95.
1531.95. Excellent.
And next we can go to sales regular coffee.
Sales regular coffee.
We sold 65 pounds, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. General Journal 21. Our credit amount is going to be $213.85, which brings us to a total of $1394.96.
Good.
Seconds.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, then we can go down to Supreme Coffee. And we sold 50 pounds. General Journal 21. Our credit amount is $199.50. Now we have a grand total of $1436.40.
Good. 1436.40.
Next is the sales ceramic coffee mugs. Oops. Our date is 6/30. We sold 5.
We sold 5? Let's see.
18.
Oh, what am I? Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. 18, sorry.
Okay. 18.
The credit amount is $89.82,
89.82.
which brings our total to $1728.96.
1728.96 is correct. Good.
The next account is delivery income. Invoice 110. General Journal 21. Credit amount is $30, which brings our total to 300. And then when we're ready, we can go to the subledger. We want to go to, oh, wait a minute, let's see. Yes, we can go to commissions first. And fill in the date for Super A Market. $53.32 is the commission, which brings his total so far to $271.78.
Okay. Good.
And next we can go over to our customers. To Super A Market. And fill in our date of June 30th. Our invoice is 110.
Okay, good.
On General Journal 21. The terms were 1%, 10 net 20. Our discount date's going to be July 10. And the due date will be July 20th. Our sales amount would be $533.17, which brings their total balance to $533.17.
Okay. Good. The O is 533.17. So what's next?
Now we're going to go ahead and go back to our general journal and do our cost of goods sold. Let's see here, regular and supreme. So we need to go to our inventory worksheet. All right. On June 30, we sold 65 pounds. Our cost is going to be 1.66537. Which brings our total cost to 108.25. And we need need to adjust what's on hand. Okay, what if I totally had something different? All right, so we would take the 115.5 minus the 65. Sorry, let me grab my calculator here. Gives me 180.5. Oh, wait. What did I just do? 115.5 minus 65 is 50.5. My goodness.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
192.35 minus the 108.25.
Mm-hmm.
84.10. Let me check something here. All right, so now we can go to, oh wait, no, sorry, skipping this step. Yes, 1.66535.
There you go.
Next supreme. Okay. So we sold 50 pounds. And by looking at our on hand, let's see, I have, shoot, so we can only do 35 at $1.89.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
35 at $1.89, isn't that 66.15, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're only going to use 66.14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that one you're gonna have to manually type in there.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll need to take the remaining 15 from the other batch. Let's see. From the 125. At $1.91. And here we can do, oh no, we don't do equal round.
Yes, we do.
We do, okay. Because it's technically on the cost of goods sold, right?
Yes, we are. Cost of goods sold will always have an equal round.
Let's see what I got. 28.65.
Good.
And then we go up and adjust our inventory on hand.
That was 28.65.
So we're gonna take 125 minus the 15 at $1.91. And that gives us, let's see, our total value, where'd it go? 110 at $1.91 for $210.10.
What is that? So that was, what does that give you remaining?
Oh, 110.
Okay, at $210. Good.
What was the total of the cost of goods sold again? I just gotta double check something. 34.79. Thank you.
$94.79 for Supreme.
We just added them up together. So then
We can go back to our journal and fill in our numbers. So 108.25.
okay.
And 94.79. Totally had a wrong number somewhere, so we'll just fix it.
Okay.
All right, and then we need to go into our ledger. Oh, sorry, or do our description. So Super A store.
Okay, and then we can go to our, use it to the ledger.
Yes. To our cost of goods sold. Regular coffee first. We sold 65 pounds.
Oh god, my formula's messed up. Okay, what sold
65 of regular. General Journal 21. Our debit amount is 108.25. So I'm going to recalculate here. So I got a grand total of 1344.40.
13. Good. 1344.40. That's what I got.
next to Supreme. On 6/30, we sold 50 pounds. On General Journal 21, our debit amount is $94.79. And that gave me a grand total of $14.12.15.
Good. 14, 12. 14, 12, 15.
Next, we can go to regular coffee. On June 30th, we sold 65 pounds. Our credit amount is going to be $108.25. Should be $84.10 is the balance.
84.10, which is exactly what we sold for in our inventory worksheet. Good.
And next, last is our Supreme. We sold 50 pounds. Our credit amount is $94.79. Which gives us a grand total of $210.10.
Good. Which is correct, because that's exactly what we sold for.
Can I have 1 second, please? Thank you.
And I believe that's it for this transaction.
Yes. Hold on, I just did something. Let me figure where we are. Okay, so we just delivered the coffee to there. Now all we have to do is our last daily sales. All right, last sales of the month. And then we can finally do our unadjusted trial balance. Right? So let's go ahead and copy from above here for the checking, the in-store sales. Anybody want to do this one? Sales. It's the last one. We just copied and pasted the transaction in here. No?
I'll try it. I'm sorry. Every time I push the mic button, I cut you off. Oh,
Okay,
I'll try it.
go for it.
Um, okay. In our general journal, we're going to put the sales for medium and large copy.
Hmm.
Oh, it's already
No, you're doing fine.
is that what's already there? The checking, medium copy, all that. Okay,
Hmm.
so medium copy is 447.75. Large copy 568.10, and supreme medium is $597.60, and large copy 666.59, and the ceramic cups $34.95, and the sales tax is $190.99. Then we're going to go to the ledger. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
The
fine. No?
total 2505.98.
Okay.
Then we go to the ledger.
Hmm.
Assets for regular coffee. Um, so it will be the 30th, June 30th. Daily sale. Is this in-store sales?
Hmm.
So in-store sales. General Journal number 20.
21.
Oh, it's 21. Okay. So 21. And okay, good. We input the total amount of the sales for 2505.98. 11,187.70 plus the 2505.98. That gives us a total of 1373.60. 13. I got 7.3. Let me make sure I get that right. 11,187.71 plus 2505.98. 1373.60. What am I doing wrong?
Is it, did you type in 2505?
Let's see.
I think I heard 2508.
11,187.70 plus 2505.98 equals 1373.60. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm doing. 11, I'm adding the 11,187.70, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 2505.98. I keep getting 1373.60. Why is that? I don't understand why.
I don't know either. Because that's
11,187. Oh, you know what? It's my calculator. Oh, this one. 11,187.78 plus 2505.98. 13,693.68. Beautiful.
yes. Yes.
Okay. And then that total. Then we're gonna go to our revenue, and we're going to put in the ceramic cups. Oh, the Supreme Coffee. Supreme Coffee. No,
Okay,
the regular.
look at your journal. What's the first thing that you have on your list?
The regular coffee.
Okay. Okay.
And two June 30th. General Journal 21. I'm sorry. 100. I'm sorry. 225 cups. And General Journal 21. 447.75. 5221.76.
5221.76. Good.
Then we're going to go to our large copies. June 30th.
Sorry, can you?
I'm sorry. Well,
So sorry. Can you go back to? I'm doing this as I go, and somehow it's not coming up. 4774. Well, this is weird. I got 498786,
447.
and it's
497. What did you get?
I got 4987.46, and we are talking about. Oh, I know why. Thank you.
So I am on the large copy, right?
We are now.
Yeah, yeah, large copy. June 30th. 190 cups. General Journal 21. The amount is 568.10. And I got 6503.25.
Hold hold on.
6503.2.
Hold on.
Okay.
56810 for a total of
650325. Yeah.
good.
Okay. Then we're going to go to Supreme Coffee, medium. Um, okay, June 30th. Medium coffee, 240 cups. General Journal 21. $597.60. Let's 5, 8,
I think that's 597.60.
60, 597.60. And I got 665577. Oh, okay, because I put 50 instead. That's the 10 cents.
Mm.
Then the large Supreme coffee, right there, 630, 191 cups. General Journal 21, 6857.85. The total 666.59, and the total should be 7524.44. 7524. Okay. Then we're going to go to our ceramic coffee mugs. June 30th. We sold 5. General Journal 21. 728. That's good. $34.95, which gives us a total of $1763.91. 1760. Okay. Then we're going to do our sales tax.
Yep, we got to go down to our liabilities for sales tax.
Down. Okay. Over to the liability, and we're going to put in the sales tax right there. June 30th. General Journal 21. Sales tax is $190.99. Gives a total of 2046.11.
2046.11. Good.
Okay. And over to the subjournal.
Let me see. Is there anything that we have to do with the subledger?
Go over to it for me real quick. Right there. And let me see. No.
Okay, good.
No. So that's it?
That's it for the sales.
Okay.
And
Then I'm done.
well, in this case, yeah. What do we have to do with the money?
Oh, so it goes into the bank. I mean, it's a deposit.
Yep.
Where your general journal, list your deposit for 2505.98 plus the 4626.66.
What?
7132.64.
Well, where did you get that extra number?
She added the previous. She added the June 29th. You do not add Kim.
Oh, okay. We don't add. Okay.
No, that
So,
was the day
so
before.
yeah, I added the 4626 with the 2505, but that leaves a total of 2505.98.
Yes. Because in this case, we're just making a straight deposit of that. We're not adding our bank account money, or we're not adding our total deposits.
Okay.
Okay, good. That is it for that transaction for the sales.
Good.
Good job, Kim.
All
Thank you.
right. Last section we have here is going to be calculating the cost of goods sold, which in this case, regular coffee we use 38 pounds, supreme coffee we use 39 and a half. Anybody want to do the last inventory problem?
Yeah, go to the inventory section.
Okay, so
£38. $26 is fine. Oh, you're waiting for me? All right. We subtract the inventory on hand. 15.5 minus 38. Oh, kind of messed up here. Just give me a second.
that's fine.
12.5,
Good, 12.5.
and then take the 84 and minus total of 63.28. You get 2082.
2082.
Supreme coffee. 32. You sold 39.50, right?
39 and a half, yes.
Yeah, you got 110 on hand, so you take it off from there. 1.91.
Okay.
Double three equal 75.45,
75 and 45. Good.
right? And then, okay, how much we have from 110? We have 17.5 on hand, right? 70.5.
70.5.
Yeah. All right. The 210 minus the 75.5, 74.5. 134.66.
Okay, so in this case, we had 10 cents remaining, and we're subtracted out 5 cents. So you shouldn't. So this is where another split penny is going to be right here.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time with that split penny from the beginning. So
Can you guys give me 1 second, please? Okay, you said that we need to extend that so we don't get the 66 for that, right?
Uh huh.
Okay.
which one
Is
is
this the
that?
same, the total for the custom hand? So is that gonna continue going? How are we, because I noticed it still comes up.
If you want to, what you could do is you could do exactly like we did for moving average, where we just adjust the quantity and adjust the total cost, but do not do anything about the cost per item. We leave it the way it is, and that way, you don't get confusion with that split penny.
I thought that just for some reason, I thought that once we got rid of the badge, we also got rid of the split penny, but I guess that's not the case, huh?
No, because my formula is not rounded, and if even if you do the round equal round, it's gonna round up automatically.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's just go back to the journal and post this one.
Okay, so back to the journal for the cost of goods sold.
Filter coffee. We got 63.28. And 75.45 for supreme.
75.45. Okay.
All right, then we go to the later and update the cost of goods sold.
Cost of goods sold.
Regular coffee. 30. So we sold 38 pounds. Is that how much we sold?
We used 38 pounds, yes.
And then I go 921. And 63.28.
63.28. Oops, no, I put it on the wrong side. Oh no, I'm okay. So what was my total cost of goods sold?
You should get 1407.68.
1407.68. Good.
For the supreme coffee. All right. 30. 39.50. Amount is 74.
74.
Is that 75? I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure if that was Let me see.
45.
75.45. Okay.
87.6.
What was that, Nathan? It was
1487 point 60.
perfect.
7.6. And we're going to sell assets.
Your inventory. Okay.
Regular copy. 38
Mm-hmm.
and create a mark to 68.28. 20.82.
20.82. Is that what we solved in our inventory worksheet? 20.82. Yep. Good.
Supreme. 39.50. $34.65.
134.65 is exactly what we have in our inventory worksheet. Good. Excellent. So now that we reach the bottom of our table here, let's go ahead and, journal here. Let's go ahead and add that little separation bar. Okay. Unadjusted trial balance is next. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. So save your journal. Okay. Save your ledger. Okay. So what I'm going to do is right now, let's go ahead and, because the adjusted trial balance will take a while. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it in 30 minutes or not, or 40 minutes. Oh, let's go ahead and try it. Okay. We got 40 minutes to finish the adjusted trial balance. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and save your ledger because the ledger is all you need for this, okay? And so as I mentioned before, when we reach and complete our adjusted trial balance, I want you to use main accounts, okay? So what does that mean or what does that look like? Well, let's go ahead and, I need my ledger, sorry. Let's go ahead and let's attempt it. So in this case, right, I want you to utilize only main accounts for your trial balances, okay? Now, how do I do that? Well, in this case, what I'm going to have you guys do is I'm going to have you guys make another copy of the trial balance. And instead of having to, rewrite everything, I'm going to have you guys just keep it as is, but we're just going to insert where we need to insert. And what I'm going to have you guys do is create a second column in between the lines so that we can create our adjusted trial balance there, okay? Now let's go ahead and make a copy of this. Okay. So move or make a copy. I want it right above my unadjusted trial balance, and I'm going to select, click, make a copy. Click OK. So here is another copy of my trial balance number 4. Here's my unadjusted. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually delete my unadjusted. And I'm going to go to my trial balance number 4, and I'm going to rename this to say unadjusted TB. Okay. I also have to change the title up here because this is going to be the unadjusted trial balance. Which is going to be ending as of June 30th. Okay. Now, what do I mean by adding or inserting? So I'm going to go ahead and click on my letter B here, and I'm going to go ahead and insert a column. Okay. And let me see, as you can see, it's being stretched out. So insert a column, and I'm just going to shrink that up here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and click on D. And I'm going to also insert another column. Okay.
You moving a
Can you do
little
that
too fast
again?
for me? Can you slow down?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you start by inserting a column? How do you do that?
Okay, so I believe, okay, let me undo real quick. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to click on a B, so it highlights the whole column. I'm going to right click. Oops, let me re-highlight that. So make sure you click on the B and make sure you right click on that B and click insert, and it will insert a column for you. Adjust how you need. So then we're going to shrink this up because this is going to be our debits for the main accounts. Okay. Same thing. So every time you click on a row, when you insert a row, it's always going to insert to the left side. So in this case, I must click on D. Okay. And right click and insert. So it inserts the column right there. Right in between. Okay. And I'm going to shrink these up real tiny so then we can be able to have enough space to put in our debits and credits, okay? And what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a debit column. And this one's going to be a credit column. And these are going to be where you're going to be using your main accounts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a different font color so I can make a difference between the main accounts. Okay? So let me see. Try to go like that. So there you go. All right. So in this case, right, we know that the capital letters are going to be our main accounts. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight, actually, I'm just going to click and drag. I'm going to change all of these to a different font so I can be able to tell the difference between the two columns. So I want to make this dark blue. You could choose whatever color that you want. as long as you make it a difference between your main accounts and your sub accounts. Okay, I'm gonna choose that, and it will make sense when I actually do the calculations here. Okay, so here the main accounts are going to be in capital letters. So the first main account I have here is my bank account. My bank account, right, which is going to consist my checking, my petty cash, and my cash in the register. So because I started off with my sub accounts, I'm going to actually go ahead and right click on that row right here. Okay, so row number 5. And every time you insert a row, it's going to be above the line. So in this case, I'm going to insert one right above checking. And I'm going to name this one banking. Bank. Was it bank? I think it's just bank. Yes, just bank. Okay. I'm also going to change the font because now I have to make an association that this is my main account instead of a sub account. Okay. So there you go, my bank account. Now, my bank account, like I've mentioned, right, is going to be the total sum of all of your sub accounts, right? It's going to equal the sum of your sub accounts. Okay, if a main account is already a main account, then you leave it as is and you copy it over. So in this case, right, my bank, okay, is going to have my checking, my petty cash, and the total of my cash in register because those 3 sub accounts are underneath my main account for bank. Okay. So there you go. And I thought I changed the color, but I guess I didn't. Okay, there you go. So there you go. Okay. So now that's my bank account, right? It's going to equal my checking, my petty cash, and my cash in register, right? But in this case, my checking has definitely changed its value. So what I'm going to do is on the checking that I actually have here on my debit side, that is where I'm going to make my adjustments here. And when I make my adjustments here, it's going to automatically update my column on the left here for my actual main account for my bank. So in this case, let's see. So checking, I have a total right now of 13,69368. So I'm going to make the change here. 13,69368. Okay? And when I press enter, what's going to happen is it's going to make changes to the main account, getting a grand total of $14,503.68. And these are going to be important because once we establish our main accounts, it's going to make it that much easier to compute our financial statements, okay? I'm not doing this because I'm making you guys do more work. I want your financial statements to be more concise instead of having a list of every single asset or every single account on there. I want it to just make it really nice and clean and very simplified, okay? So in this case, my total bank right now is 14,503.68. And we're going to double check. Did we make any change in our petty cash? Not yet. And any changes to our cash in register? No. So in this case, my grand total in my bank account, which is equal to my checking plus my petty cash plus my cash register, because those are all sub accounts under my bank. And that's what I want you guys to do, is to create these columns so you can make your adjustments for later on when we do our adjustments. That's what I want you guys to do. So then when we transfer the information to create our financial statements, it's that much easier. Okay. So the next one is going to be accounts receivable. Accounts receivable is a main account. So I'm going to go ahead and change the font color there so I know that's a main account. And because it's already a main account, I'm just going to say I want it to copy this cell right here because whatever I type in here, it's going to change your column here on the left. So in this
Can you
case,
slow down again, please? And what's the formula on accounts receivable?
there is no formula.
And you're just copying the amount?
Yes, exactly. I'm just cell referencing.
And it's 256042, correct?
That's right. That's what it is right now, but I didn't update it yet. So in this case, my total accounts receivable now is $1,531.95. And see, by me typing in the black column, right? It's going to automatically update your blue column. But that's if you did your cell reference first. Right? You can always do your cell reference afterwards as long as you know that that is what the grand total for your accounts receivable account is. All right, because remember, accounts receivable, underneath accounts receivable, you have your allowance for doubtful accounts. So that's definitely going to be something we're going to be taking a look at in the adjusted trial balance. Okay. So the next thing we have is business supplies, which consist of our medium cups, our large cups, our sugar, and our creamer account. Okay. So because we didn't have that account to begin with, let's go ahead and insert that now. Okay. So remember, you're going to click on the number of the row. So I clicked on 10 and when you do that and you insert a row, it is going to insert a line above it. And in this case, you want to make sure that it's blue. And this one is going to be business supplies. Right? Okay. If it's a little confusing to do the formula now, then do it at the end. Okay. So let's update our accounts first. Okay, so let's see. Our medium coffee cups, how much do we have?
Medium coffee cups. How much do we have in total? The 378.87?
37887.
Okay.
Okay. What about our large coffee cups?
568.33.
56833. My sugar account.
$64.80.
So no changes there. Excuse me.
Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah.
And then what about my creamer?
Creamer, no changes.
No changes. So, like I've mentioned before, right? My business supplies is consisting my medium, large, sugar, and creamer. So this is where I'm going to do my equal sum because I'm going to add up my coffee cups, medium, large, my sugar, and my creamer. And that's going to give me a total amount in my account right now. So in this case, I should have a grand total of 15.50 and 89 cents in my business supplies because that's totaling up everything. Okay. Now, what I don't want you to do is, as I'm making these changes into my trial balance, I do not want you to do anything to the ledger. These numbers here are just representing, okay, what it would be total to. You don't need to put anything in your general ledger. You don't need to make your equal sum there. You don't need to tally up everything there because that's usually the accountant's job at the end of the given period when they're done and wrapping up their entire books. That's what they make their final note for. But I'm not going to teach you that, okay, because that's just more level advanced. So in this case, let's just continue how I'm doing, where I don't add or modify anything to my ledger. I'm just copying it down into my trial balance. Okay. So there you go. I have my business supplies for $15.50 and 89 cents. Okay. So then let's see what's the next account. We have inventory. Okay, wait, hold on. I missed office supplies. Okay, office supplies. Office supplies is already a main account. So in this case, I'm going to make sure I change that one to be blue. And that right now it is $150. So I can self-reference that right there saying it is $150. Okay. Next, we have inventory. So let me see. So click on regular coffee row. Okay, so 16 in my books, it's 16. Right click, insert, and we're gonna have this titled as inventory. Okay, so this is where, if you guys remember from way back when we were talking about how when we introduced you to perpetual inventory, right? You can shove everything into inventory as much as you want because at the end of the day, that's the correct account. However, if I want to give the account more details, right, saying what items I specifically purchase, right, then I'm going to break the inventory account, which is a main account, into the specified items that I have. So in this case, my inventory is going to have regular coffee, supreme coffee, and obviously the ceramic coffee mugs. But in this case, I just want a total of all my inventory. What's my grand total of my inventory, okay? Without separating what each one is. So in this case, it's just regular coffee and supreme coffee. Okay. Now let's go ahead and update those first, and then we can go ahead and see what's next. So my regular coffee, okay, right now, what's its account balance?
$20.82.
$20.82. And what about my supreme coffee?
$134.65.
$134.65. So once again, my inventory is going to be my regular coffee plus my supreme coffee, giving me a grand total of $155.47 worth of inventory. Right. Next thing I have here is my furniture account. Okay. Because we don't have ceramic coffee mugs yet. We're going to do that when we start our adjustments. Okay. So we have furniture. So So I'm going to insert that right there. You click on Bistro Tables or the row for that and then insert one right there. And this one's going to be furniture. Furniture. Okay. Change the font if you need to. Okay. And my furniture is going to consist of my bistro tables, my counters, my desk set, and my display shelves. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and equal sum my furnitures. Okay, and yep, I got the table, the counter, the desk, and the display shelves. So right now, I should have a total of $9,033.75 worth of furniture. Let's double confirm that because let's see, did my tables change? Nope, it's still 660508. My counter is still 1193.22. And let's see, my counter or my desk is still 658.37. And now my display shelves is still 577.08. So hopefully this is starting to make sense, right? I don't care about what the individual items are. I just want to know what's my grand total furniture. In this case, it's $9,033.75. So let's see what is next. Next is going to be office equipment. Okay. Office equipment is going to start with the computer. Right? And that's going to consist of my computer, my copier, I think that's supposed to be printer, and my cash register.
So it's computer, copier, and cash register.
It's a computer printer and cash register. That was a typo on my end. So let me see. Right, we have the computer for 1,834.84. We have our printer for 378.87 and my cash register for 649.49, which gives me a grand total of $2,863.20. 4, 7 is 11 plus 9 is 0. Good. Next I have is regular equipment, which is going to consist of my coffee brewer and coffee grinder. So I'm going to go ahead and insert another one there for equipment. So again, my equipment's going to be my coffee brewer and coffee grinder. Okay, so let's see. My coffee brewer is at right now 4505.29, and my coffee grinder right now is at 4145.57. So in this case, my total equipment is $8,650.86. And then we have vehicles. Vehicles, but we only have a truck underneath vehicles. So in this case, I'm going to do it because I want to make sure that I keep my keep consistent. So vehicles. So we know that my vehicles is the same thing as my truck, which right now holds 32,201. Sorry, 32,208.90. My prepaid accounts, my deposits, goodwill are all main accounts. So I can highlight those and make them like that. They're not broken down to anything, nothing further. So in this case, my prepaid accounts, let's see how much it is. It is still 6654.17. So I can cell reference that. Okay. My deposits is still 1700. So I can cell reference that. My goodwill is still 21. Okay. And no miscellaneous expense. We have it, but the account balance is 0. So that makes no difference whether we add it or not. So there you go. That was my first round of assets. Now, as you can see, look how much when we transfer and complete our trial balances further on, or when we do our financial statements, instead of listing every single asset that you have, right, or for my trial balance, instead of listing every asset that you could just say, I have furniture, I have equipment, and I have office equipment. And look, it's much more concise, much more cleaner, and it gets straight to the point. Because in this case, when you do a trial balance, you don't care what each item you have. You care about what's your total items that you have, right? Right? You're looking for your total assets. You don't need to specify every single asset that you purchase. In this case, I want to know, what is my total assets? Or in this case, what are my total fixed assets? Which ones are equipment, etc., etc. Okay. So there you go. So once again, my main accounts, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 main accounts. While if we split up with all of those sub accounts there's probably like easy 30 of them. Okay. All nice and neat into 12. Okay. So that was our assets. So we're going to go ahead and move to our liabilities. Okay. In this case, most of our liabilities are pretty already as a main account. So the very first one we have is our accounts payable, Visa payable, and our notes payable are already main accounts. Okay, so I'm going to transfer and make them all blue. And in this case, right, we need to make sure you're not going to be on the left side anymore. You're going to be on the right side now. So making sure that you copy the correct cells. Okay, so in this case, my accounts payable account, let's see, what is the amount there? How much do I owe in grand total? What's my account balance in my accounts payable account?
3885.21.
3885.21. Okay. And what you're going to do here is in the third column, because remember, This column is going to be your main accounts credits. Okay, your third column. So therefore, since this is already a main account, I'm just going to self-reference it. Okay. Next one here is my Visa payable. What's my account balance in my Visa payable?
1885.89.
1885.89. 1885.89. Okay. And once again, since Visa payable is already main account, I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to cell reference that cell. And here, my notes payable is still $649.49. So no changes there. So I'm just going to cell reference that one. Let's see. So the next one we have is payroll liabilities. That's going to consist anything that has to do with the payroll. So your employee FITW, your employee ASA, OASDI, HI, FICA, FUTA, SUTA, and workers' comp. So all of these are sub-accounts to payroll liabilities. So I'm going to go ahead and click on employee FITW here, this row right here, and I'm going to insert a row to insert payroll tax liability, payroll liabilities. Okay. And all of this right here, once again, equal sum. It's going to consist of my FITW, OASDI, HI, FICA, FUTA, SUTA, and workers' comp. So right now, I have a total of 179.76 worth of payroll liabilities. So let's double confirm that those numbers are the same. So first one I have here is FITW, which is 49.16. That didn't change. My FICA, my OASDI is 33.73, so that didn't change. My HI is $77.89. FITW is 41.62. FUTA is 32.64. SUTA is 16.32. And workers' comp is still $7.40. So there go a grand total. So instead of breaking it down once again, what's my FICA? What's my FUTA? What's my SUTA? In grand total, I owe the government $179.76. Okay. And this will also make it way more easier when you compute your income and your income statement, because instead of listing every single sale that you have a whole new main account for just sales. You can easily sum up your numbers a lot quicker. So that's that one right there. All right, next thing I have here is utilities payable, which we have nothing there. Okay. Then we have unearned revenue. We have something there, but the account balance is 0, so that would not make a difference if we added in there. Okay. And then we have sales tax payable. Sales tax payable is a main account. Okay. Which in the third column is going to be equal to your total, whatever you have here. Now in this case, what's my total sales tax right now?
2046.11.
2046.11. So let me see. Sales tax payable is 20 204611. 204611. Okay. No interest payable. But under loans, we have business loans and a truck loan. So there you go. Being a little consistent here. So I'm going to insert my main account for loans. Okay. And that's going to equal my 29,221.90 because that's my total amount for my truck loan. Okay. Equity, right, is both. We got main accounts there, so equity and owner's withdrawal are two separate main accounts here. Right? If we take a look at them, equity is still 30,000 and my owner's withdrawal is still 3,000. Okay, so make sure that you follow the line carefully. The 30,000 should be on the third column and the owner's withdrawal should be on the very first column. Okay, because they didn't change, so therefore 30,000 here and 3,000 here. Next is going to be our sales account. Okay, so here, this is what I was talking about. Instead of listing out every single sale item that you have, you can create a main account and sum it all up and saying, well, I have a total sales of X, Y, Z, right? Instead of saying, well, I sold regular coffee, supreme coffee, coffee mugs, medium regular coffee. I can just sum it all up in one, right? So I'm going to go ahead and select my sales for regular coffee and insert here and create a sales account. Okay. And this is going to total up every single thing that we have here, right? Sales for the regular coffee, supreme coffee, ceramic coffee mugs, medium regular, large regular, medium supreme, large supreme. Okay. So all of those are going to be under sales. So in this case, let's go ahead and go through each and every single one. What is my sales for my regular coffee?
1394.96.
1494.96.
No, 13. 13, right?
Yes, 1394.96. Yes. Okay. My sales for the supreme coffee is
1436.40.
1436.40. 1436.40. Okay. Sales for my ceramic coffee mugs.
That's 1763.91.
1763.91. 1763.91. Okay. My sales for regular medium coffee. 522176. 522176. Okay. My large regular coffees.
25.
What was that? 6503.25. Okay. Medium Supreme. I think it's 665577. 665577. Okay. And last but not least, what was my total for my large Supreme coffee?
7524.44.
752444. 752444. Okay. So then if I go ahead and equal sum that entire row right here, right? All the coffees that you sold, right? Right now, I have a grand total of sales of $30,500.49.
Can you just hold right here for just a moment,
Mm-hmm.
please? Okay, thanks. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So right now it is 10:18. So we can pause here. Okay, take your 20-minute break. And when we come back, we'll finish off from here. So we just did our sales, okay?